Epic shots of ancient ruins, maps showing Babylon's location, mystical artwork of the Hanging Gardens. Narrator: Babylon, an ancient city that has captivated imaginations for millennia. Known for its towering structures, vast wealth, and rich culture, this ancient metropolis has also been the subject of myths, conspiracies, and countless stories. But what was the truth behind Babylon? Was it truly the center of human civilization? Or has history distorted its story? Section 1. Rise of Babylon. Visuals: historical depictions of Babylon, archaeological digs, and the city's location in modern-day Iraq. Babylon was founded around 2300 BCE in Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, modern-day Iraq. It wasn't until centuries later, under King Hammurabi, that Babylon became a powerful empire. Hammurabi, best known for his legal code, the Code of Hammurabi, expanded Babylon's influence across Mesopotamia. But Babylon's rise to prominence was more than just military conquest. It was a hub of science, culture, and architecture. Section 2. The myth of the Tower of Babel. Visuals: artwork of the Tower of Babel, religious texts, ancient drawings. One of the most famous stories associated with Babylon is the biblical tale of the Tower of Babel. According to the Bible, humanity, unified by one language, attempted to build a tower tall enough to reach heaven. God, displeased, scattered the people by confusing their language, causing them to stop construction. While this story is often associated with Babylon, there's little archaeological evidence to suggest such a tower existed in reality. Cut to historical explanation. Narrator: however, Babylon did have a ziggurat, a massive step temple dedicated to the god Marduk. Some scholars believe the biblical story of the Tower of Babel may have been inspired by this grand structure, known as Etemen Anki. It stood over 300 feet tall, towering above the plains of Mesopotamia. But was it really an attempt to reach the heavens, or was it simply a place of worship that became morphologized over time? Section 3. The Hanging Gardens, myth or reality. Visuals: depictions of the Hanging Gardens, flowing rivers, and lush landscapes. Narrator: another enduring myth is the famous Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Described as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, these gardens were said to be a lush paradise of greenery, with cascading terraces and intricate irrigation systems. They were supposedly built by King Nebuchadnezzar II to please his wife, who longed for the green hills of her homeland. Cut to archaeological analysis. Narrator: but here's the catch. There is no definitive archaeological evidence that the Hanging Gardens ever existed in Babylon. Some historians now believe the gardens may have been in the Assyrian city of Nineveh, not Babylon. This mystery still puzzles researchers today. Were the gardens real, or simply a beautiful legend passed down through the ages? Section 4. Babylon's Golden Age under Nebuchadnezzar II. Visuals: statues and inscriptions of Nebuchadnezzar II, city gates, and royal palaces. Narrator: during the reign of Nebuchadnezzar II, from 605 to 560 to BCE, Babylon reached its zenith. Nebuchadnezzar is best known for his military conquests, including the destruction of Jerusalem in 587 BCE and the exile of the Jewish people. But it wasn't all war and conquest. Nebuchadnezzar was also a great builder. He reconstructed much of Babylon, creating monumental structures like the Ishtar Gate, a breathtaking entrance adorned with blue-glazed bricks and images of dragons and bulls. Cut to visuals of the reconstructed Ishtar Gate. Narrator: today, a reconstruction of the Ishtar Gate can be seen in the Pergamon Museum in Berlin, a reminder of Babylon's architectural grandeur. Section 5. Babylon's downfall and the fall of an empire. Visuals: Persian armies marching, Cyrus the Great, ruins of Babylon. Narrator: despite its greatness, Babylon was not invincible. In 539 BCE, the Persian king Cyrus the Great conquered the city, marking the end of Babylon's independence. According to ancient texts, Cyrus entered Babylon without a fight, welcomed by the people who had grown weary of Nebuchadnezzar's successors. Under Persian rule, Babylon lost its status as a major political power, though it continued to thrive culturally for some time. Cut to visuals of Babylon in ruins. Narrator. In the centuries that followed, Babylon slowly faded into obscurity. Alexander the Great attempted to revive it, intending to make it the capital of his empire, but his untimely death halted those plans. Eventually, the city was abandoned, leaving behind only ruins. Section 6. Babylon in popular culture and modern day. Visuals. Pop culture references, movies, TV shows, modern images of Iraq's ruins. Narrator. Even though Babylon's physical presence has long disappeared, its cultural impact remains. Babylon features prominently in religious texts, from the Bible to the Quran, often symbolizing decadence, sin, and ultimate destruction. Pop culture has continued this tradition. Babylon has been depicted in everything from science fiction to political metaphors. Cut to visuals of modern-day Babylon ruins. Narrator. Today, what remains of Babylon is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Iraq. Though the site suffered during periods of unrest, efforts are being made to preserve what's left of this ancient wonder, a testament to the enduring legacy of one of the world's most famous cities. Section 7. The truth behind Babylon. Visuals. Zoom in on key artifacts, inscriptions, and historians discussing Babylon. Narrator. So, what is the truth behind Babylon? While many of its most famous stories like the Tower of Babel or the Hanging Gardens may be myths or exaggerations, there is no denying Babylon's importance in human history. It was a center of learning, architecture, and culture that influenced civilizations long after its fall. Conclusion. Visuals. Closing shots of Babylon ruins at sunset, overlaying ancient texts and maps. Narrator. Babylon may be gone, but its legacy lives on in our stories, our histories, and even our languages. Whether as a symbol of humanity's ambition or its excess, Babylon will always hold a unique place in the narrative of human civilization. Outrow. Visuals. Subscribe. Call to action screen. Narrator. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Babylon's history, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos, and let us know in the comments what ancient city should we explore next.